It's 5:38. Hey, Bubbles. Good morning. Hey, guess what time it is? It's actually 5 o'clock in the morning. Hey, this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, and I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach, here with you to talk about Agile and Scrum in a practical, tactical way. I got my little buddy Bubbles over here just cuddling. See, keep me entertained. Anyway, it's 5:39 a.m. I think, and this is our 464th show. Didn't do a show yesterday, though. I got a premiere coming out today. We're successful. Well, I guess we had a good Coke Mentos experiment yesterday, and that'll be airing later this afternoon. And so kind of working on that yesterday rather than putting out some things. And I wasn't really sure what I wanted to talk about. There's a lot of things going on yesterday. I guess I'm meandering on it. Anyway, we talked about Scrum and Agile to bring value to your customer, not work 50, 60, 80 hours a week, and get home to family and friends, have some fun. So what I wanted to talk about today is a small topic. It is a Monday, so keep it light and airy. It is early in the morning, too. And there was over the weekend and on Sunday, there was a big trend, what I kept seeing all day long, was the idea of not waiting to the last minute to do something. Because you never know when the customer is going to want what you have. Or you really don't know what the customer wants. And until you get it in front of the customer, you don't know whether or not they'll buy it or they won't buy it. And I saw so many different things. I won't go into a lot of things that are out there that'll be very controversial. I'm going to stay away from that. So I want to just talk about sharing value with the customer. What I love about Agile and Scrum is the idea is that we're providing usable software, usable product, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be software, to the customer on a regular basis and in small, frequent opportunities and windows. Where I see waterfall and long-term planning stuff that goes awry is that they don't ever give anything to the customer. The customer gets very unhappy and not very satisfied. By the time they get it, they're disappointed in the product they got because they just waited so long. They're desperate for anything. So in the world of Agile, you're always giving something to the customer. You're always getting feedback. You got that feedback loop going on all the time. The empirical data, empirical theory, right? You always have that feedback loop, and you're learning from what the customer has. So all I wanted to share, real part of this is delivering small pieces of product to the customer that they can use, get value out of it, and you can build from that. I just want to share that with you just because so many places are waiting. They wait months and then years and quarters and half time to deliver a good feature to the customer, which I really do think is kind of long. Because I'll give you an example, but I don't know how good it is yet. YouTube, remember how I talked about a couple episodes ago? YouTube put a release out and then they backed it out. Well, it's back again. So YouTube has a totally new interface for anybody posting up material up on YouTube. And it's different from what was before. Instead of having two pages all consolidated at once, but you still got to click buttons to open everything up to post it in there. So I'm not really sure if it really adds anything to the capability because you're still doing as many clicks as you were doing before. So I don't know. Now there's not hiding stuff, and everybody knows tags are important and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just like iffy on the whole how good of a job and update it was. Not very impressed, to be honest with you. So if I was a customer and you give me this frequent update, mine would be no, wouldn't very good. Now also delivering stuff in small things and taking the idea that maybe you can't have everything at once, which would be nice if you could, but you can't. I can't. I definitely can't. So Saturday, one of the things we did is I did the auction stuff, but I didn't win anything at the auction. Though I learned a lot about the auction. I could have won some stuff. I should have won some stuff. I should have stepped into it a little bit longer. I should have done a little more research. So I learned those things. So anyway, I got this thing, little picture I bought, and a postcard. I figured I'd just share it with you. Little small things like, hey, I'm building a museum. Well, Greg, it's not a full train. You didn't buy a train that's like, $1 million and blah, blah, blah. You know what? I'll get there one day. But for now, I'm getting stuff, giving stuff to the customer. Gonna post on our site. So what did I get? I got this. It's pretty cool. It's an old steam train photo. It's framed. I think I spent like $14 for it. It's a great little photo. It's a Pennsylvania railroad train. It's the number 6810, the train number. I thought it would just be nice on, you collect stuff as you go. And I thought it'd be nice on the wall when we do have the museum. The other thing is I got for like $2. This is a little postcard from 1907. This postcard itself, it's amazing. Think about it. This is 2020. This sucker is 113 years old. So this postcard that I have in my hand that I'm putting my fingers on is 113 years old. It was in a box. It's got a little stamp on it and everything. But this is the Schuylkill River, not too far from where we live. And the reason why I got it, when I had the train bridge, this is the way the old suburban station used to go in the Reading Railroad. So I wanted to get that. But then what really got me is what I like about these postcards, and what I'm hoping to do when we do the museum, is they tell stories, which I think is cool. Tells you people went, and I'm going to just tell you what the story was. And again, this is in 1907 because it's postmarked, right? So it's old enough. It's definitely old. And trust me, it's not a. How many eggs will the Easter rabbit bring you, your brother, and it's W. I think it's Posse, and it went to Master Fred Posse in Westminster, Carroll County, Maryland. So I thought it was just neat because, and it was sent out in October. This tells you how long it took to get stuff there, right? So we're doing the internet, and we're like super fast. And this is why I think this card is just amazing. They mailed it, and we were talking about, something I won't mention, because every time you mention the word in the thing, you get flagged by YouTube. So I'm not going to mention the word. But anyway, October 18th, it was mailed at 7:30 p.m. on 1907 out of PA at, I don't know what station. Doesn't really say. However, it's talking about Easter. It's October. Easter's in April. So we got, what? October, November, December, January, February, March, April. About 7 months. Mailed it 7 months before Easter. Again, this is 113 years ago. However, just shows you how much things have changed over time. And it is a pretty card. I mean, I just love the whole Schuylkill River Boathouse Route. But 117-year-olds had to mail the postcards 7 months ahead. So we've changed a lot over time, where now we're like expecting everything like the next day, right? And on the internet, within seconds of us sending it, it could be anywhere in the world. So I just wanted to share that with you as an example of, what if we never did the mail? What if we never did communication until we were able to get it down to milliseconds like we have on the internet? We would have never given any value to the customer. What if we waited not to do mail? Hey, if we can't get the mail in 2 days or 3 days, it's a lost cause. So why do it, right? 7 months, right? So getting the value out to the customer, because there wasn't anything at the time. Still better than nothing. Gets them to use it. Anyway, just sharing that with you. Kind of dwelling a little bit. It's a long Monday. It's early in the morning. It's 7:30 in the morning. So we'll say, hey, come around 11:30 today is our premiere for the video. So that'll come out today. And I hope that works. And you all take care. Please give us a thumbs up. And happy Monday. Happy Scrumming. Ring the little bell if you like our show, and watch our little video. I'll be sharing that video once it's published onto LinkedIn and Facebook and all that. But I'll let YouTube do it first. All right. Take care. Bye. See ya.